Hello there, welcome back to Beauty Bee and welcome to my Empties video for the month of March. I feel like I'm filming this weirdly early in the month. It's only I think the 18th or the 19th as I'm filming this, but my bin is really quite full and I feel like if I put it off much longer, I'm going to have like an hour-long Empties video in the month of March and then like a 5-minute one in the month of April. So rather than do that, let's just get right into my empties. And let's start actually with two things that I think might be kind of bulking up my empties in a bit of an unusual way. I don't usually talk about either of these categories, but first up we have a candle. This is from Glade. This is not really here to talk about the specific candle, though this is the, I don't remember which one this is. I want to say this is like passion fruit and tropical coconut or something. But this is here because I am adding candles onto my watch list for myself because they've never been a problem for me in the past, but I've noticed over the last maybe 6 months or so that they're one of those things that I find myself looking at when I'm stressed as a makeup replacement. So I used one up. I have currently two that are being burned. I mean, not right now. They're both extinguished right now, but I have two that I'm burning. I have two on backup, and that's it. That's all that needs to happen. I would rather have one on backup, so I will be behaving myself with candles. Bizarre, but okay. Next up, we have deodorant. Again, not something I would usually cover, but I did, I believe, haul this or unbox this in a mystery box unboxing from my grocery store, which is Hy-Vee. They have their own beauty box. This is the Hello brand. It's naturally friendly, aluminum free, no baking soda. This was okay. I am not a super sweaty person, so it was enough for me when I wasn't doing a whole lot. I think that if I was out exercising strenuously, if this was the hottest period of the summer, this wouldn't be enough. And if you are a sweaty person, this would not be enough. But it was okay. It did, however, it was gray. That was just strange. It didn't leave a gray cast that I ever noticed, but I didn't need a gray deodorant. That was unnecessary. Next, we have a beauty blender. This is actually probably from the same beauty box as the deodorant. This is the Top Care brand, which is Hy-Vee's generic brand. I used this a handful of times. It's just, I don't wear foundation that often. When I do, I like using my hands or using a brush. This never really got used. It just kind of sat there, kind of wet, and I was like, no, we're not gonna do that anymore. I'm just going to get rid of this. I'm not willing to do the actual upkeep to keep a sponge nice. I've learned that about myself. This can go. Next up, we have the Equate nail polish remover. Apparently it takes me about 6 or 7 months to use a thing of nail polish remover with how often I've been doing my nails, so that's good to know. Useful information. It's nail polish remover. I think this is the non-acetone version. No, acetone is literally the first ingredient, but it does work pretty well. I made the mistake of somehow shoving a cotton ball in here. So that's the weird blue mass that you see at the bottom. That's what a cotton ball looks like once it's been stuck in a thing of acetone for 6 months, which is kind of surprising. I thought it would be totally gone. Anyway, I have another one of these. I think these are like 89 cents at Walmart's, and I will probably continue to purchase these because they're fine. They're completely adequate, and as long as it gets my nail polish off, I don't care very much about nail polish remover. I like this just pulling stuff out of the bin. This is much more convenient than trying to sort things and make a story out of it. This was some really good stuff. This is a sample that I got from Yes Style. It is from the brand Keep Cool, and it is their Soothe Bamboo Sun Essence. It's an SPF 50, and I just really enjoyed the texture on this. It was a very light consistency. It was very serum-y. It sank into my skin. It didn't leave me feeling greasy at all. This is the kind of product that I could see myself actually using consistently every single day, whether or not I think I'm going to go outside, and that's really rare for me. Usually I am a wear sunscreen if I'm going outside, but if I'm not sure, I will skip it. I know that's not great, but it's just how I roll. This I could see myself actually using every day, and I would consider repurchasing this. Right now, shortly after trying this, I picked up a Neutrogena one that you'll see in my monthly haul video, but it is, again, a more serum-y texture. It's not quite as thin, and I don't like it quite as much as this one, but it's also a lot more easily available to me. So once I've tried that one a little bit more, I think I will have a better idea of if I want to continue to purchase the Neutrogena one that I can just get at Target and have that ease of access, or if it might be more worth checking out Yes Style or a similar retailer to pick up something more similar to this one. Next we have another foil packet. This is from L'Oreal and is their Revitalift 1.5% pure hyaluronic acid. It's a foil packet serum. I used it, I think, twice, and it didn't do anything bad to my skin. I thought it was pretty moisturizing, which makes sense considering that's their hyaluronic acid serum. I don't know that it was anything special. I don't think I'm going to seek out the full size of this product. It's the kind of thing that if I could get like 3 of these foil packets, I feel like I would have a good idea of whether this was doing anything for my skin or not, but as is, it didn't break me out. It didn't do anything bad. That's all I know. I think I only have one more foil packet-y thing, and this is a duo. This is from Alterna, their Caviar anti-aging line. This is the volume shampoo and conditioner. I got 2-ish washes out of each of these. I got 2 uses out of each of these. I would say that there was enough shampoo for like 1.5 uses, and then 2 uses worth of conditioner. I thought that these were nice. They definitely did a good job of getting my hair clean. My hair didn't feel weighed down with these. But is this worth the Alterna price tag? I think probably not. I don't see myself purchasing a really pricey shampoo conditioner. I feel like I can get adequate hair cleaning from more drugstore products, and then I can add in, you know, a little bit of a higher end leave-in conditioner or hair mask as needed. I don't think that this would be worthwhile to me. These little packets, though, are fabulous for when you're traveling because there are just 2 uses in here. I like to generally use whatever the hotel shampoo and conditioner are when I travel, but sometimes you run into ones that are really, really bad, and this can save you from some really bad hair days. I just haven't been traveling for the past like 2 years, so decided I would work through some of those shampoo and conditioner samples. Since we're talking about hair care, this is actually very full of product right now, but this is the Saints and Sinners Velvet Divine Leave-In Conditioner, and I did finish the actual Saints and Sinners conditioner. I've just refilled it from I think a Foxy Bay leave-in because I like the applicator on this. I like being able to spritz it into my hair, and that one was just a pump that you were supposed to run through your hair with your hands. This smells nice. I got this because I really liked the hair mask from the same line. I think that this is an okay product. I think that the hair mask is definitely nicer than this. It smells better. It feels more luxurious. For me, I think that this was just a slightly better than average leave-in conditioner. I enjoyed it. If I saw this for 10 bucks on Ipsy as an add-on, I would consider purchasing it. But I want to say this is closer to $30 regular price. And for just a 4-ounce size, that even I, with my really quite short hair, that's just also not very thick, this only lasted me, I would say, maybe 8 or so months of pretty regular use. So, no, at that $30 price point, that's not worth it for me. But I enjoyed it. I would be fine with using it again. It's just not something that I would be willing to pay full price for. Do I have any more hair stuff? I do not think so. So let's switch to some skincare, starting out with an Up and Up cleanser. This is their invigorating facial cleanser. It is the Target brand version of the Clean Clear Morning Burst. I go through one of these every few months. I don't necessarily buy the Up and Up one. Sometimes I will purchase the Walmart or the Walgreens version, or, actually splash out and spend the extra 50 cents or whatever it is to get the Clean and Clear. I think they're all really quite similar. This one I ended up having a little bit of a problem with it towards the end because it kept getting really runny. I don't know how, because I can't figure out where the water would be getting in. This was sitting in my shower and quite a bit of water was getting into the packaging. I hadn't had that problem before, even though I think I've had this exact packaging and everything from Target in the past. Eventually it just got so diluted that I didn't feel it was actually cleaning my face anymore. I mean, I clearly didn't have a whole lot left when that happened. I did have to pour a little bit out, but I only had maybe that much left in here. But that was kind of a bummer. Now I'm using a Tula face wash, and I'm pretty happy with that. But I see myself probably repurchasing maybe the Clean and Clear one once I'm done with that. I don't think that I will go for the Up and Up brand one again unless they have changed their packaging a little bit. Oh, I finished 2 cleansers this month. Next up we have the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Watermelon Jelly Cleanser. This is just a 1-ounce size. It lasted me quite a while though. I would say that I got probably close to a month of use out of this. I think that I finished this like a day or 2 after I filmed my February Empties, and I just finished this maybe 2 days ago. But this was, again, okay. It was a little bit thicker than I really like for a gel cleanser. It was effective, it was pleasant to use, it smelled nice. I don't think that I really prefer this texture. I would prefer something a little bit thinner, like the Clean and Clear. But it was fine. It did a good job. I didn't notice any breakouts. I felt like my skin was getting clean. Just not my favorite. No complaints, just not a favorite. A lot of skincare things. Next up, we have this Rhodiol Dragon's Blood Sculpting Gel. This is actually the second of this half-ounce size that I have used up. I got them both through Ipsy. So even though I have used up a full fluid ounce of this product, I'm still not 100% sure what it's really supposed to be for. I mean, it just says, apply to cleansed face and neck twice daily. I mean, I did that. I probably did it more like once daily, but let's be real. Anyway, it feels to me like a really lightweight gel moisturizer. That was basically how I used it. Sometimes if I was maybe really getting ready a little bit later in the day, I would put this on first thing in the morning, and I thought that that provided a nice little bit of hydration, but I didn't feel like that interfered at all if, say, I actually got ready, did my full skincare and makeup and everything after lunch, which I do sometimes. I felt like it still worked out pretty well. I wouldn't purchase this. This is stupid expensive. Rhodiol is a weirdly pricey brand considering how often it pops up in things like FabFitFun and Ipsy, but I thought it was pleasant. It's just not something I feel I really need in my life. I don't know what purpose exactly it was supposed to fulfill. So much skincare. Goodness. Next up, this is a pricey little number. This is from Summer Fridays and is their CC Me serum. I got this through a FabFitFun last summer or early this fall, so it lasted me quite a while. I wasn't always great about using it, but the past, well, I finished this towards the beginning of March, but I'd say the last 2.5 months I was pretty good about using this maybe 5 times a week, and I still don't think it did a whole lot for me. Vitamin C in the past I felt was an ingredient where I pretty consistently saw some results. I did feel like it made my skin look brighter, but I don't know if this is just a matter of my skin changing a little bit as I get older, or the particular product, or some combination of the two. I didn't see much of a difference from when I was using this to when I finished this and stopped using it, not replacing it with any other kind of vitamin C. This seems like an unnecessary step for me. I think that if I want to use a serum when I'm getting ready, I will probably in the future just choose something that's more aimed at hydration than brightening. Vitamin C doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot for me these days. Last skincare piece. This is a little sample of the Burt's Bees Truly Glowing Gel Cream. I didn't quite understand where they were coming from with calling this a gel cream. Let me see if I can get, a little bit off of. To me, that just looks like a pretty standard lotion. It has a little bit of a scent to it, but I'm not sure what the scent is. It didn't linger, it wasn't offensive or anything, but this was a fine moisturizer. I have no complaints about it. I honestly didn't even remember that I'd used this month, but I remember it lasting me quite a while considering how small the thing is. Though apparently this was 1/3 of an ounce, which seems like that should have lasted me a long time. I don't know. It was fine. I don't know how much that product is. If it was more than like $6 for an ounce, I don't think I would ever purchase it. So, moving on to body care. Don't know why I was struggling with that. This I've had forever. This is the Up & Up Blemish Controlling Apricot Scrub. Again, with the Up & Up brand. This is supposed to be like the apricot scrub from St. Ives that the beauty community hates. I don't use this on my face. I used to many years ago, like when I was 18, 19 years old, but now I've just been using it on my body, especially like my shoulders, my chest. Sometimes I'll even use this on my feet. It's really very, very scrubby. I don't know why I thought that putting this all over my face was a good idea. In any case, I've used it up. I had this particular bottle for a long time. This says it expired in February of 2021. So that's great. But anyway, it was fine. I don't think that I will repurchase this. I just had quite a backlog of this because this had been my favorite body scrub for a while. This is my last backup though, and I won't be repurchasing. I have some Tree Hut scrubs and I've really been enjoying those. Alright, I had to take a little bit of a break because I kept stammering, so hopefully lighting and things are looking similar and maybe my hair's looking better, maybe. But anyway, the next item is from Gold Bond. This is a 1 ounce sample of their hyaluronic acid pure moisture. This is their daily body and face lotion. This kind of smells bad. I wouldn't want to put this on my face. I did try it once. Through much of February, my face was peeling actually really badly. So I tried this once just hoping for any kind of relief, and it didn't break me out, but it wasn't a pleasant experience of using it. So I don't like this. I wouldn't repurchase. I don't think that it was extra moisturizing for a body lotion. I think it was definitely on the more moisturizing side for a face lotion, especially one that you can get at a drugstore price point, but it stinks too much to use on my face, and I didn't feel like it was anything special for the body, so nope. We'll be skipping that one in the future. I have one little fragrance empty. This has some at the bottom, but the last couple times I've gone to spritz it, I can't get anything out. This is from Penhaligon's, and this is their Babylon Eau de Parfum. I suspect that this is marketed as being for men, or maybe gender neutral, but I'm thinking probably for men. It's quite a musky scent with some spice to it. I actually really did like it, even on myself, but I don't even want to know how expensive this is. I got this as a sample from Bloomingdale's, and I think it would make my heart hurt to know how much people were willing to spend for that. Next, let's move to lip care. I have a soft lips. I used this up and as part of my Project Pan, and I spoke about it at length in that video, but I mean, it's gone. It's nothing too exciting. It's just a watermelon soft lips. I looked through my backup drawer, and I think I have 2 more unopened tubes of soft lips. So you'll probably be seeing one of those in a few months, maybe even sooner, because apparently I have been flying through lip balm, which makes a lot of sense. My lips have not been in great shape over the past few months. But another lip balm, this is the NYX Bear With Me. This is their Cannabis Sativa Seed Oil Lip Conditioner, and I just thought this was kind of strange. It wasn't as thin or as oily feeling as I expected a lip oil to be, and it had this little bit of a greenish tint to it. It didn't show up on the lips, but you can see it's almost, the product itself is kind of green, and it's been that way since the beginning. It's basically just a clear lip gloss. I wore this to bed sometimes, or where I would especially use this is maybe after I showered, but before I went to bed. There's usually a couple hours in there. I would quite often wear this, and it was good. I mean, I needed to have something nourishing on my lips, and this was fine for that, but I could do just as well with many other products. I don't feel the need to repurchase that specific NYX one. Also, it has a little bit of a scent to it. It doesn't smell like cannabis though, so if that's a concern, don't worry about it. Actually 2 makeup empties, but we're going to start with this Tarte lipstick. This is in Villa. I go through these way too fast. I am cutting myself off from the Tarte, what are these called? Quench Lip Rescues. I was able to get just enough to swatch off of this. This was a really soft peachy shade. It's pretty. I enjoy these. I love this cardboard packaging that Tarte does. I think it's so cute, but yeah, these are like $19, and I can go through one in the span of like 5 weeks. So no, but I do enjoy them. These are a little bit on the minty, mentholy side of things, which all of Tarte's lip products I think that I've tried have that kind of scent. I really like Tarte. I really like, honestly, most of their products that I've tried I've really enjoyed, but especially their lip products I've quite liked. Yeah, like I said, I'm just cut off because I go through them too quickly. And then the last empty we have is this Ultra Precise Brow Pencil from e.l.f. I have mine in the shade Blonde. And I think that in the future, I don't know why I'm trying to get a swatch of this, but there is a single stroke that's kind of messed up because, you know, it's basically out. But I think that this was a good brow pencil. I did kind of like that it was a little bit of a thinner format. I could get more precise brow hairs, but this costs 2.5 times as much as their Instant Lift brow pencil. It comes in, I think, the exact same shade range, and I am fine with the Instant Lift. I think I'm probably just going to continue to purchase that one going forward. I would rather spend $2 than $5. Brows are not something I find very exciting. And I think that wraps up my empties for the month. I feel like there was a lot of stuff here, but there really wasn't anything that's popping out at me as being absolutely amazing. I think that this is about the only thing that I would really actively pursue. And like I said, I'm not letting myself do that. All of the skincare was just okay. Like, I will probably end up repurchasing the Up and Up cleanser again, but we talk about that one in probably every third empties video on this channel. None of the rest of this I'm really feeling excited by, which I guess is good because I do not need to be buying yet more stuff. Trust me, my haul video that you're going to see in a week or so, I actually don't know when this video is going to go up. I definitely do not need to purchase more stuff. That is the takeaway from that video that I haven't even filmed yet. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. I hope this was interesting and or helpful. If it was, please consider liking and subscribing. You will probably like my other videos if you manage to get through half an hour of me rambling about like soap. So thanks again. I hope that you are all having lovely days. Bye.